let's get straight into the Land of Dawn to see if it's going to be a clean sweep for the defending MSC x EWC champions, or will it be VP taking it to Game 3?
Yep, at least we don't feel that iffy about the chemistry between the roamer and mid lane, because sometimes you see the Kaleas and then they pick up a mid laner which doesn't necessarily supplement like the burst damage or what? Wait, what?
I thought this was supposed to be a very awkward battle. Turns out Badcat just... Okay, we'd love to see what actually happened. Did he take...
A couple turret hits? Yeah. Because like, there should be no other way, right?
Am I mistaken? Is Esmeralda, did she just get like a crazy buff?
Have the times changed?
Well, 1-0. That's how we started the game. Again, this is looking pretty SRG, you know? 1-0 down, and then they go back and find a crazy team fight to turn things around in the mid-game.
Okay, still on track, still on track.
Yeah.
For the typical and signature SRG play that we're used to seeing, but it seems like Badcott is still going for it.
Oh, he's dominating this lane.
For some reason, there's actually a lot of action happening in the Esmeralda Uranus lane.
I guess Esmeralda is good in Uranus, against Uranus. And Doryu on the Yi Sun-shin, now Pluto as well. They're just doing a good job at screening.
Yeah.
I think Yums has been able to, like, he's been trying so hard to just screen, to get vision on Endoryu, but Pluto is just not having it. Tenacity and the firmness, a whole lot of tankiness, because he needs to compensate for the support emblem. Tank emblem on the other side, compensating for no support emblem with the pull yourself together and the agility right there. And it is the common bargain hunter. I guess Lethal Ignition is kind of interesting. Badcott ganked.
Okay, that's 4 members trying to take him down, but somehow, with the sustain, he still survives. But Cram gets last hit, however, and now Bober, using the Chaos Assault and the Flicker, will try to take down Cram and successfully will. And Doryu forced to dash away because of just how good SRG is trying to control the Turtle Pit. But they get back, and they're still going for it. And Doryu's picking a fight. Yuz might just be taken down, but that's the light ultimate already committed by Bober. It's just such a back and forth between these two teams in that objective.
Just like in Game 1, but SRG want to keep going. Cram walking up to zone them away. Yums will be able to recall. And SRG, they gotta respect VP, dude. Yeah, they were able to, you know, out team fight them in the previous game. Bober!
This is such a nightmare for a Uranus.
Yeah.
Bober seems to have his eyes set on taking or making things very difficult for Cram.
Doesn't like Uranus. SRG, again, just you gotta respect it, right? VP, especially in the early phases of the game here, they're going to have more of a say when it comes to longer team fights.
Yep.
SRG with the Hayabusa, you need to get the burst down early and go for the execution. If you don't get a big kill with a shadow kill, it's kind of already cooked. You just have to back away, especially when you're up against someone with constant passive crits in the Yi Sun-shin.
Yep. I'm liking how they're really watching out for that Yi Sun-shin though. Oh, Tsunami Slam onto Yums, and they have enough damage to actually burst him down. And Bober still going for the damage. Takes down Stormy too. Sekai's trying to trade, but that's 3 members. And still, VP actually win that fight.
Super Igorka. The nitpick, the criticism was you're a bit too safe in Game 1. He says, it's all right, I'll just pick a safer pick. I don't have to take risks. I'll just shoot from the back and get some crazy kills. SRG on the back foot, but this time not in their comfort zone. This is a 2,000 gold lead for VP. And you can see, again, it's not just about the initial fight for SRG. Even in the initial fight, as long as Pluto gets the pick, it's crazy. He's answered the question that Yums proposed to him. Who's Pluto? The guy that just got the Tsunami Slam on you. Oh, man.
And Pluto feels so confident in all of those setups because of Bober. Bober, he's just able to provide the right amount of damage and even a little bit more even when the Chaos Assault is over. But Traction Pulse committed onto Bober. Almost half HP. And Doryu though, will he freely secure this turtle even with the presence of SRG? He does! Sekai's actually uses the Retribution there, but he doesn't get it.
And Doryu's just farming aura at that point. Skies with the red tree, Skies with the move, Cram trying to open up, and Doryu just says, eat this arrow, turtle, and takes it. Virtus Pro holding the lead again. Yums, Tsunami Slam.
There you go again. Yums is always the target. But will Sekai's actually try to take them on this time? Splits the damage for 2, but is enough to take out Pluto. So it's a 1-for-1. It's just the roamers which were taken down.
But Super Igorka got a whole lot of space in the bottom lane. Now it's a turret for free to VP. As Cram tries to cut in these lanes to relieve pressure off the rest of the map, but VP are just constantly rotating. This definitely does seem like the early game we've been seeing a whole lot from VP in the wild card. And Cram's trying to cut, but VP are the ones cutting SRG's Cram's movement. And Doryu, Mountain Shocker.
He had to pass under that turret, and that might have been bad for him. Once again in the mid lane as well. There's action as they take Stormy out. Stormy and Cram. This is already a 4K gold lead for VP.
Stormy had Purify, falling star moves. Guys can't even walk in his own jungle. Doryu.
Okay, that was close. That was close. Oh, see, guys goes back.
A risky move that does not pay off. It was already a 4,000 gold lead now. And Doryu's gonna have a whole lot more to say. 2 levels ahead. That's another Tsunami Slam.
Uses the flicker, but it was well worth it. Mid-tier 1 falls for SRG, and now they gain access to the purple buffs, to SRG's farm, and that's what you don't want to happen. As guys, those were such risky decisions we've seen from SRG so far. And Innocent taking 1 or taking 2 members, trying to at least, but he cannot do that.
I was just about to say, Brigitte, that SRG are just going to have to fall back to plan C, which is play for Innocent, but he gets caught off staying a bit too long up top, punished by Virtus.pro. And now what is plan B? What's plan C? I don't know. It's 11-3, 6,000 gold lead for Virtus.pro. You can see the SNB gold difference. Oh no, Cram again trying to cut.
How confident is Andoryu now taking on the Uranus? And with just the help of a single bullet from Super Igorka, able to take down the tankiest member in SRG already. This is not looking too good for the Red Giants.
You put the perspective in the right place. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that guy right there who just got shredded down by a Yi Sun-shin is the tankiest member on the team. Bober is going to now shred through everyone, not just Cram. Traction pulse over the Mountain Shocker for Vision. Would love to see the items right now. Innocent has picked up the Golden Staff. That's an Oracle. There you go. Hunter Strike. All right, there's an attempt here with the Quad Shadow, but it won't really work out. That's, oh man. Look at the gold lead for Super Igorka!
What? That was so close. He already had the Sky Piercer. What if it actually landed? But then this one lands, the Tsunami Slam. And the follow-up from Bober. Yumes is eliminated, and they gain access to the inhibitor turret. Holy Shields already popped in as early as 8 minutes in this game. Unbelievable showing from VP.
That sounds like a reaction. Holy Shield. VP continuing this relentless assault into the base of SRG. Mountain Shocker there with a falling star move too. They really tried to read Stormy's move. Cram pinning them down.
Oh, he actually surprises them from behind, but still Zekai's burst it down. Cram forced to flicker just to make it out alive. And Yumes, it's a double kill for Super Igorka. Now they have to defend all over again.
We take it back. I'm sorry, Super Igorka. You do not need to risk it all to win against champions. Maybe you just need a better hero, like a one that suits you. Play in the back, shooty shoot McShoot, and SRG goes down now. It's a Lord that will go down as well, and Virtus.pro, they're en route to securing game 2.
Oh.
And SRG, what Cram?
Okay. There were at least some waves managed. That's the thing. SRG with the Moskov, with the Uranus are somehow able to deal with the sides. But that was a sacrifice there by Cram. He, or at least Innocent, had to go down. But since he was closest to the objective, then you know what's going to happen.
At this point, Brig, I'm just thinking of ways that SRG can actually turn things around. It's very, very difficult. I don't want to say impossible, but it's very difficult. Yumes has to get like a 5-man ult, 5-man fist crack.
That's so hard.
I just got that. Little bird told me. Wind of Nature already too. So even if they do get a pick, like they go for a big stun, great initiation. There's ways. You gotta understand the yellow from Bober too. Now Shadow Kill. There you go. That's in the top.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. But look at that Tsunami Slam Tidal Strike combination, just denying the last hit. That potential kill onto Andoryu. Now making it 4v5. Bober goes in, uses the Chaos Assault, but all they want is the inhibitor turret in mid. Pluto gets taken out with the falling Simon coming in from Vanguard!
Goes into the base, now it's Enduryu picking up the scraps. Mega kill, one last shot to get another Innocent trying to save the game, and he falls to the bullets of Super Egorka.